I'm from Nigeria, which is a hybrid country. We used to be a British colony, and even though we're no longer a colony, there's still evidence of the British presence in our culture. I moved to America in 1999, and even though I've been here since then, home is still Nigeria. My husband is a Caucasian American from Texas, and a huge fraction of my work features my husband because the overarching theme in the work is this point of union between two cultures. In the piece Wedding Portrait, what you're looking at is a recreation of what happens in a Nigerian traditional wedding. The girl, based on me, is kneeling in front of her soon-to-be husband, giving him a cup of palm wine, which is the moment of marriage in an Igbo traditional wedding ceremony. Igbo is my tribe. The bride gets a cup of palm wine and she has to run around looking for the man she has picked. And when you find him, you kneel in front of him and you offer him the palm wine. And if he accepts it, you're married. That is the moment of marriage. That image is something that comes in a lot in my work because I think of it as the contact zone in my life, the moments where my Nigerianness and my Americanness collided. So within the works, I have transfers of smaller images, and there are some images that recur in a number of my works. There are other layers of meaning you can get out of it, depending on if you have access to background information or things like that. These are called portrait fabrics, and in Nigeria, we have them done for weddings, burials, campaigns, anything you want to do it for. So the collaged fabric on the left is a custom portrait fabric that was made for my mother's senatorial campaign. But I didn't get one done for my wedding. And since this is a painting and I can invent anything I want, I decided to imagine I did have a portrait fabric. And there's a little joke in it. I have it as Nkem marries Oyibo man. So it's a joke for people who know the language because Oyibo man is a white man. Just the decision to marry him became what rooted me to America. And if the work is about negotiating these dual ideas of home, then he became very important in it. A lot of my art training happened at a painting academy. You paint and draw from life and cast from morning to night every day. So that is the tradition I came out of, and it's a tradition that comes down from European figurative painting. But I'm trying to take this tradition and let something else grow out of it, invent from it and transform it. Right as I was beginning to study art, there was a lot of buzz about painting being dead. I know sometimes people might find it stifling to be working in a tradition that is so rich, but I love it because it's fertile ground to mine from, to look at, to borrow from. How do I take this tradition and alter it so I can use it to talk about somewhere else? And I found that challenge exciting.